Welcome to the Cryptosphere. This is Cryptogenic coming at you. Today is Friday, October 22nd at 2:34 p.m. here in Drizzly, California. I want to show you something simple looking at the chart today. In this video, we're going to look at a particular breakout pattern that we're going to see across the market, and we're going to see a number of different assets are at different stages within the same pattern. We're going to try to take a look at Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, XRP, BCH, and then I'm going to try to look at Link, EOS, and Atom to see if we can discover that same breakout pattern and where each of these assets are within that particular pattern across the market. I've been looking at BiFi, but I'm not prepared to talk about that today, but keep that in mind. I think that's a very interesting project. Before we go on, I wanted to invite you to take a look at my website, cryptogenic.io. You can just click this link here to join my free Telegram group, and I'll also give you a link to a free copy of my new ebook. Well, it's not new, it's about 8 months old. It's a little ebook called Cryptogenic's Road to a Milli. Are you interested in making $1 million in crypto profits? I'll give you a simple path to that here in this ebook. Also, there's some other links here, my videos there, and at the bottom of the page, you'll find the Cryptogenic Exchange, and you'll find access to a number of different assets here in the Cryptogenic Exchange. That it works just like Simple Swap. It's actually powered by Godex. All right, and remember to do me a favor and like this video if you liked it, dislike it if you disliked it, leave me a comment letting me know you liked it if you liked it, and leave me a comment letting me know what you hated about it if you hated it. Thank you so much, appreciate it very much. Let's jump into this chart. Here's the breakout pattern that I'm talking about. Actually, get rid of this. Here's what I'm seeing. When we got to the top here and we broke down, basically, we could draw a line of resistance here. Why? Because it broke down. When it came up, it hit resistance here, and it needed to break above that line of resistance for us to be in breakout. Okay? So what we're seeing looking at this Bitcoin chart is that Bitcoin broke out above that line of resistance on October 4th, which is 2 weeks ago. And we closed one candle above, we closed the second weekly candle above, we are in our third weekly candle above that line for Bitcoin. Now, I like to look at agreement in the RSI, and what I find here in the RSI is that we did the same thing in the momentum as we did in the price. Let me open this up just a little bit so we could see it more clearly. Basically, we were below this line. We broke above the line, broke back down under it, broke above it again. We could actually even move the line up here. It doesn't matter. We are still solidly above this line of resistance. So, and then, of course, the MACDs broke out bullish over here as well. So we've got MACD, RSI, and price action agreement that we are bullish, bullish, bullish. Now all we need is a pump of volume. We need some, green candles the size of these here, and now we're going to move up towards higher targets. So that's Bitcoin. Bitcoin followed this pattern. The question is, do we see this pattern across the market? And the answer is yes. Looking at Ethereum. Ethereum broke down actually. Oops, no, that's right. Ethereum broke down, and Ethereum broke above it even before Bitcoin did. Looking at the RSI for Ethereum, Ethereum broke out here in the RSI above the pattern. Of course, we still need to make a higher high in the RSI, but what we're seeing is the same type of breakout pattern in Ethereum that we saw in Bitcoin. Looking at Bitcoin Cash, we are very close. We are right on the verge of the same type of a breakout in the price action. The RSI has not confirmed it yet. There's still some room in the RSI to move above that pattern. But the fact that we're seeing that breakout in the price action is very strong for BCH. Let's look at some other currencies. Looking at Litecoin, we see that we're not quite there yet. We haven't quite broken above that line yet, and the RSI is hitting resistance at that line as well. So in order for Litecoin to follow in the steps of Bitcoin and Ethereum, we're going to have to get a breakout above that line. Taking a look at XRP, we're even further behind. We're not even testing the line yet. But in the RSI, we are testing the line. So we have to keep watching XRP to see if we're going to get a break above this line in the price action as we get a break above this line in the RSI. Now, let's take a look at Link. What we're seeing with Link is that the RSI is trying to break out. The MACDs broke out early. The price action is lagging behind. And it looks like, I mean, if we really zoom in here, we can see that we've already poked through in the RSI. So the MACDs actually went ahead. The RSI is following, and now we're waiting for the price action. We're getting, the price is becoming a lagging indicator here for Chainlink. Similar with EOS, we're right at the border there. We're poking through a little bit, I think. I don't like this color for my RSI. I don't know if you noticed, but I like to keep my RSI. I want it to pop a little bit so that I can actually see it a little better. And if I do this, yep, we're very close. Not quite. More precise here. We're coming up to the line, but we're not yet poking through the line there for EOS. However, Atom, look at Atom. Cosmos. We solidly broke above that line right around the time Ethereum broke above its line. Atom followed Ethereum, and the RSI broke out as well. We made a higher high in the RSI. Look at this. From this high here is higher than this high here. So we made a higher high in the RSI. You know why I'm not buying any more Atom right now? Because it's already broken out. Meaning, buying it over here at 10 bucks was great because you're still 20x from my top target. But buying it here at $34, we're already 240% above this bottom over here. So for me, it's already too late to buy it because it's no longer promising me, or at least giving me a good chance of a 10x return in this cycle. So I say all that to say I'm holding my Atom, and I think it has a good chance in this cycle of reaching this top here. But we are watching these other assets, looking for the breakout above these lines of resistance. And as we break out of these lines of resistance, we're going to see money flow into the alts, and we're going to see upward movement towards these higher targets, just like we're seeing it with Bitcoin. Bitcoin, of course, is going to lead the way, but it's going to be a back and forth between Bitcoin and the alts all the way up until we hit alt season, when Bitcoin tops out at one of these levels, one of these numbers, goes into correction, and then the alts are going to go crazy. But folks, it seems very plausible that this cycle is going to go into next year. It's not going to be over by December 31st. So I'm going to stop talking about end of year, and I'm going to start talking about end of cycle, because it's just too hard to plan and to predict the end of the cycle. But the longer it takes for us to hit the top of these lines, the higher that number is going to be. And so the delay actually is working in our favor in that regard. All right, folks, that's all I got for you today. Do me a favor, like the video if you liked it. Drop me a line. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Remember, this is not financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor. And above all else, make it your aim to sleep in peace, wake in joy, and walk in love. This is Cryptogenic, signing out.